flat plate collectors. This is a diagram of or representation of flat plate collectors. In that we can see a solar radiation is coming from the sun is a infrared type of solar radiation. Then these rays are strike on the, here is the our flat plate collector. In that a front glass pane is here in blue color. Then this round shape is the absorber. This is the black and brown round shape is the absorber. This absorb the all solar radiations on receiving on that plate. Then here is the casing, and in that casing a insulation material is provided for avoiding the temperature loss or avoiding the reflection and convection. So here some sun rays or solar radiation are reflected. This is the reflection, and by using the convection method, the solar radiation received on that absorber plate is converted into the thermal power. So now we are seeing the working of, first we see the important parts. First is the transparent cover, or we can say front glass pane, then absorber plate. After that, tubes fixed to the absorber plate to form coolant passage. This round shape is the coolant. This is the tubes fixed on the absorber. From that tubes we can pass the coolant or cooled water. Then thermal insulation. The insulation material is used for the as a thermal insulation. Then casing or container. Casing is the outside, म्हणजे आपण ज्याप्रमाणे म्हणतो की कव्हर किंवा सपोर्ट प्रोव्हाइड करतोय त्या काय आपलं तर केसिंग. आफ्टर दॅट ट्रान्सपरंट कव्हर. So we can see working of one by one or function of each part. First is the transparent cover. It is made up of glass, are provided in one or more number of trapping. The heat received by the absorber plate, it helps in reducing the convective and radiation heat losses. Then second is the thermal insulation. Thermal insulation is provided at the bottom of tubing to minimize the heat losses by conduction. The flat plate collectors are used for low temperature applications up to 100 degrees Celsius. So flat plate collectors are used for low voltage applications up to the 100 degrees Celsius. Then the liquid generally used is water. So for transferring the heat or temperature, we can use transfer media is as a liquid media as a water. In surroundings where the temperature are below 0 degrees Celsius, water is mixed with the ethylene glycol to avoid freezing of water. So आपण वॉटर ज्या ठिकाणी टेम्परेचर 0 डिग्री सेल्सिअस पेक्षा कमी असेल त्या ठिकाणी आपण काय करतो, वॉटर काय होतंय 0 डिग्री सेल्सिअसला त्याचं कन्व्हर्जन कशामध्ये होणार आहे आपलं तर स्नो मध्ये और बर्फामध्ये त्याचं काय होणार आपलं आईस मध्ये त्याचं कन्व्हर्जन होणार. सो ते अवॉइड करण्यासाठी आपण काय करतोय, इथिलीन ग्लायकॉल काय करतोय त्या वॉटर मध्ये मिक्स करतोय. त्यामुळे काय होणार आहे, वॉटरचं जे काय फ्रीजिंग और आईस मध्ये कन्व्हर्जन होण्याचं चान्सेस आहे ते काय होणार आहे, रिड्यूस होणार आहे. The orientation of flat plate collectors is kept at the latitude of the place is instead installed to get the maximum output. So there are some applications of, we can see the applications of flat plate collectors. Flat plate collectors are used as a flat plate solar air heater. Means for it is used as a air heater. Then now construction and materials for the flat plate collectors are as follows. Physical property. तर आपण जे काही फ्लॅट प्लेट कलेक्टर्सला मटेरियल्स यूज करणार त्याच्या काही सम प्रॉपर्टीज आहेत, तर त्या काय म्हणजे काही फॅक्टर्स असतील तर ते आपण बघतोय. फर्स्ट काय, फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज लाईक टेन्साइल स्ट्रेंथ, डेन्सिटी. देन थर्मल प्रॉपर्टीज लाईक थर्मल कंडक्टिव्हिटी, हीट कॅपॅसिटी एक्सेट्रा. Environmental properties like corrosion resist, degradation of material due to ultraviolet radiations, moisture, penetration, etc. The material generally used for the various components of flat plate collectors are as follows. First is the absorber plate and tube. The absorber plate and tube साठी कोणता material use करतो येतं? The material should have high tensile strength and high thermal conductivity, and it should be corrosion resistant. तर जे काय आपण absorber plate and tube साठी मटेरियल यूज करतो तर त्याचं काय पाहिजे, हाय टेन्साइल स्ट्रेंथ पाहिजे, देन हाय थर्मल कंडक्टिव्हिटी अँड करोजन रेजिस्टन्स पाहिजे. absorber plate is made up of metal thickness of 0.2 to 1 mm. The absorber plate and tubes are generally made up of copper and aluminum steel. Absorber plate is coated with black paint having high absorbability. Black chrome, black copper oxides, black nickel are also used for its coating. The size of tubes varies from 1 centimeter to 1.5 centimeter, having the pitch between 5 centimeter to 12 centimeter. The tubes are connected to the absorber plates by soldering, brazing, welding, or pressure bonding. Okay, we can see for some advantages of flat plate collectors. First one is it absorbs direct, diffuse, and reflected components of solar radiations. The second one is it is fixed in orientation, thus there is no need for tracking. It has low cost and it is almost maintenance free. There are some limitations of flat plate collectors. These limitations are as follows. These are heavy in weight. These are suitable for low temperature applications up to 100 degrees Celsius like water and space heating. Next one is that they are not suitable for large scale power generation. It has low collector efficiency. That's why it is not economical to arrange sun tracking. Also, tracking cannot be done for practical reasons since it will disturb the pipe connection. Since solar collectors are not tracked and they install at a fixed tilt, there is a loss of power collection equal to cos theta, where theta is the angle between perpendicular to the collector surface and the direction of sun rays. This cosine loss varies due to daily variation and seasonal variation on the direction of sun rays. The collector glass surface and reflector surface collects dust, dirt, moisture. Thus, it requires daily cleaning. Also, reduces the collector efficiency since reflector surface get rusted with passage of time. Okay.